Hey everyone, Fred here, and welcome back to another market update for the City of Toronto. Today we'll analyze how Toronto's real estate market performed in the month of March and compare it to previous performance. So if you want the inside scoop on the market, sans all the media drama, stick around and I'll give you all the details on what's really happening. Let's face it, the media loves to sensationalize things and twist the storyline to fit their agenda. Drama sells, so they'll spin things to get more clicks, ratings, or whatever it takes. That's why you've been hearing a lot of negativity about the real estate market lately. They'll say things like it's crashing, it's about to pop, we're in a nosedive, it's the worst decline in 20 years, and so on. But here's the thing, we need to cut through all the drama and look at the numbers ourselves. This way you're armed with the truth and you'll be able to make your own decision as to what's happening or what's going to happen. Before we dive into the numbers, let me clarify one thing. We're not going to hit the levels we hit in the first quarter of last year. The start of 2022 was an exception, and the numbers we hit between January and April were unsustainable. So keep this in mind when we're comparing year-over-year figures. So instead of focusing on year-over-year figures, we'll look at month-over-month as well as compare these numbers to 2021. This should give us a clearer picture of what's going on in the market. So let's get right into it and look at what happened in March. The average price in Toronto reported by the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board remained above $1 million for the month of March, hitting $1,054,563. This is down 1.5% month over month from $1,071,043 in February. It's also down 13.5% year over year, which is not all that bad when you think about it, considering the average price in March of 2022 was close to an all-time peak. But when we compare it to 2021, Toronto's average price is only down 2.7%, which is reasonable to an extent as it signifies we're back to sustainable levels. And in case you're wondering, when we compare it to 2020, the average price is actually up 6.8%. Now let's look at the number of new listings. TREB recorded 4,318 new listings in March, an increase of 30.3% month over month. On the flip side, it's a decrease of 33.9% year over year, and a drop of 40.1% compared to 2021. The massive decrease in the number of new listings is a consistent theme you'll see throughout this video. It's basically reinforcing the fact that there is a shortage of supply in Toronto, which will continue for the foreseeable future. Now let's look at number of sales. There were 2,521 properties sold in March, which is an increase of 44.5% month over month, yet a decrease of 36.7% year over year. It's also down 50.9% compared to 2021. Now let's drill down into different housing types and analyze how each segment performed. But a quick question before we do. Are you enjoying this video so far? Are you finding it helpful? If so, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button. This will help get my content out to people like you who want to learn more about real estate. It only takes a few seconds and it would mean so much to me. Okay, let's get back into it and look at different housing types. First, we'll look at detached homes, where the average price in Toronto was recorded at $1,708,373. This is slightly down by 0.2% month over month and down 11% when compared to last year. But compared to 2021, it's down a mere 2.4%. There were 666 detached homes sold in March. Whoa, that's a scary number. Up 32.2% month over month, yet down 39.3% year over year, and down 54.1% from 2021. The average price for a semi-detached home was recorded at $1,262,629, slightly down 1.4% from February and down 18.3% year over year. But when compared to 2021, it's only down 2%. There were 202 semi-detached homes sold in March, up an impressive 40.3% from February. On the other hand, it's down 39% year over year and down 57.1% compared to 2021. After a solid run, the price of townhomes struggled for the first time in months. The average price in March decreased 3.1% month over month, dipping to $973,878. And although it's down 12.8% when compared to 2022, it's up 1.4% compared to 2021. We saw 230 townhomes sold in the month of March, up 42.9% from February, but it's down 40.7% compared to 2022 and down 58.6% compared to 2021. Lastly, let's look at condos, where the average price hit $732,944. And unlike the other home types, we actually saw an increase month over month, but it was a small increase of 0.6%, but still, it's an increase. And although we saw a decrease of 11.8% year over year, condo prices increased 3.5% compared to 2021. There were 1,410 condos sold in the City of Toronto last month, up 48.1% month over month. But as the story goes, it's down 34.1% year over year and down 46.1% versus 2021. As you can see from the stats, there is a mix of positive and negative indicators across the board. It's a lot to take in, but ultimately, what you make of it is entirely up to you. Some people might see it as a return to stable territory, while others may feel it's just the beginning of the end. It's important to remember that different perspectives yield different opinions, but with this information, you'll have the power to make your own decision and not fall victim to media sensationalism. You'll be able to form your own conclusions and make informed choices. And if you have any opinions or thoughts on what's happening, please share them in the comments below. Good or bad, I'd love to hear your perspective. So there you have it, Toronto's real estate market update for this month. I hope this video has been informative and has given you the tools you need to navigate the market. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out in the comments below, or you can visit my website at fredrenna.com. I'm always here to help. Thanks for watching, everyone, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.